Hey, girls and boys. Mr. McAndrew, math coach. Excited to see you. Are you excited to see me? I hope so. Don't make me cry. All right. So, yes, we are going to be dealing with money today. Anytime anybody says money, it's like, ooh, money. Did you say money? Because why not? Our society works off of money. The more money you have, the more you can get. And that's not always going to make you happy, but it can hurt. Especially as you get older. It certainly can't hurt. Anyways, so money. Let's take a look at money. We're going to be dealing with ones, tens, and hundreds. This is not real money. Okay, I certainly don't carry around hundreds. But here we have a $1 bill, George Washington, right? And a $10 bill, first president, right? Alexander Hamilton. You may know some about him from the musical Hamilton, which got very popular, and a $100 bill, which is Ben Franklin. Okay, so we're going to use money as a way to think about math and adding and subtracting, subtracting to be specific. So let me show you what I mean. All right, so boys and girls, let's just start simple. What if I have now these is like Monopoly money because the other ones are too big to fit on here. I just couldn't get them on here. You'll see, like, just way too big. So I'm using Monopoly money. So right here I have $6, right? So just like we know about place value, what if I had $4 more? Okay, so 1, 2, does this fit? 3, yeah, 4. Okay, so how much money do I have now? I have 2, 4, 6, 8, $10. Now I could regroup, right? Or take these, if I had $10 $1 bills, okay? I could trade them in or regroup them into just, I could literally bring them into a store. I mean, not the Monopoly, they laugh at me, but like real money. And say, could I get 110 for these 10 ones? This is regrouping, boys and girls. This is what it is. So I take my 10 ones and I exchange it for 110. Okay? So 110, that's still $10. Or if I needed $1 bills, let's say I owed, I don't know, I owed somebody $2. I'd say, can I exchange this for $10 $1 bills? So I give it to them, and they would give me 10 of these, right? $10 bills, 10 of them. Okay? So that's pretty cool, right? To show place value again. Now, let's look at the tens place for a second. All right, so let's say we have 3 ones, okay? And now let's look at the tens place. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, $50, or 5 tens, okay? Can you see how this is 5 tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or $50? Okay, so we have $53. But, check this out. If I added some more tens, 60, 70, 80. I need 2 more tens. Let me find 2 more tens. Hold on a second. All right. Sorry, boys and girls. I couldn't find my other 10. So I'll just draw in 2 tens. So now I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100. Because that's 10 tens. Right? I have $103. But in terms of writing it, if I write $103, there's nothing in the tens place, but there's a 1 in the hundreds place because I could exchange, the same way I did the 10 ones for a 10, I could exchange these 10 tens, right? Take all of them away, erase those, and say, here's 10 tens, I would like a $100 bill. And what do you know? There it is. 100, these are even smaller, sorry, $103. Okay? Now this is $103. So is this. If I put down 10 tens, that's also $103. Okay? Just like we were doing before where we break apart numbers in different ways. It's kind of fun to see it with money. This is $103 as well. Okay? Or let's say I owed somebody some money, like, I don't know, like $53. Then I would need to break this 100 into 10 tens. Okay, and now I have 53 that I could give. Okay, so let's take a look at this if we were just drawing it, okay? And might help some of you to see why this whole subtraction thing works. Okay, all right, so boys and girls, let's do a simple problem. I'm going to show you one, and then why don't you try it, okay? So you have this paper in your packet, so you just need to slide it into a dry erase sleeve, and you can write all over it, okay, and then erase it. So I have $245, so I'm going to do it like this, 200. All right, so instead of just doing a square, I'm going to write 100 inside of each one, like a $100 bill. So 200s, 200, 40, and that's a 10, 10, 10, 10. So that's 40, okay, and then 5. So each of these is just a $1 bill, all right? Now I'm subtracting 124, all right? I have 245. Remember, I want you to start writing the numbers up. Okay, so what's 5 minus 4? 4, take a 4 from 5. 5 minus 4 is 1. All right, look, take away 4, and you're left with $1. If I take away 2 of these 10s, right, $20, I'm still left with 20. 40 minus 20 is 20. Okay, and then over here, if I take away 100, I'm still left with 100. So now I have 121. So the answer is $121. Okay? That's pretty straightforward, right? It's very similar to what we've been doing with base 10 drawings. It's just that we're thinking of it in money, in terms of money now, okay? All right, let me show you a couple more, and then there'll be a few for you to practice, and that'll be it for today, okay? All right, so let's take a look at this problem. We have 435 minus 278. So I have 4 hundreds, 3 tens, and 5 ones. 435. I'm going to subtract 278. Okay, so our old problem of if I had 4 hundreds, 3 tens, and 5 ones, I can't give somebody 8 ones. How am I going to get more ones? Well, I could take this 10, right, and turn it into 10 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So now, in fact, I only have 20 over here, and I have 15 over here. I have 15 ones. 15 minus 8 is 7, right? So I cross off 8 of these, I'm left with 7. Okay, I have 2 tens. I still have 2 tens here, minus 70. Uh-oh, I can't do that either. But I also know that I can take one of these $100 bills, right, and I can break it up into 10 tens. We just did that earlier. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So now over here, I only have 300, but I gave 100 over here, so I have 120. Now I'm in business. Okay, so 120 minus 70, if I take away 7 of those 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I still have 5 10s left, or 50. So 120 minus 70 is 50. And then I have 300s here, $300 bills. Take away 2 of those, and I'm still left with $100. So my answer is 157. Okay? It's the same thing we've been doing all along. It's just using money instead. Okay? That's it. And for some of you, I thought maybe money could be a way to relate to it in a different way, and maybe a way that made more sense to you. And in more of like a real world way, like, because we use money all the time. Although less and less we use cash and we use credit cards, but that is what it is. So, all right, boys and girls, you have a few problems to work on, right? It looks like this. I gave you lots of space to write on, okay? And if you need to look at this video again, that's totally fine. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right, great job. Be good, be kind, be well, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Boys and girls, if anyone out there would like to do one more practice before doing the work tonight, stick around for the video and we'll do one together. If you're all set, then you can stop the video and go ahead and do it, okay? I'm going to give you, for those of you who want to stick around, I'm going to give you a problem. I want you to try it, okay? If you don't try it, it's not really worth, you're just watching me do the same thing again. But you try it, and then you can see me do it and see if you got it correct. All right, so why don't we do, I don't know, let's do like 351 minus 248. All right, I want you to try that one. Think of it in terms of money and see how you do. All right, and when you're done with it, so you're going to stop the video, do your work, come on back, and I'll show you how I would do it and see if you got the same thing. All right, so I'll see you in a few minutes. So you should have already done the problem. I'm just setting my problem up right now. And I'm going to be subtracting 2 hundreds, 4 tens, and 8 ones. All right, so what did you get? I haven't solved it yet. I'm looking at it in my mind. I'm thinking 4, that's 252. I'm thinking the answer might be 103. Just using my like number line brain. We'll take a look afterwards, okay? So you can't take, so I've got, let's see, 351. I can't take $8 bills from $1 bill. I've only got $1 bills. So I'm going to take one of these tens and break it up into, exchange it for 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It does take a little bit longer with the money. I will tell you that. That's for sure. So now I have 11 ones and only 4 tens. I've only got 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, but now I can do 11 minus 8, which is 3. 40 minus 40, that gives me nothing, right? That gives me 0. If I take away 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, I got nothing left. So that's 0. And then 300 minus 200, take away 200s, I'm left with just 100. So I was right. Look at boys and girls. 103. Okay? Is that what you got? All right. If you didn't, then you have to think about where was it that you made a mistake so you don't do that on the paper. For those of you who are curious, the way I got 103 so quickly was this. Now, I didn't write it out. You saw me just do it in my head, right? But I just did, I jumped up 2 to get to 250, and then I jumped 100 to get to 350, and then I knew it was just one more to 351, so that's 103. 102, 103. Okay? All right, boys and girls, good luck. Do your best, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.